Okay, story time. So I was debating whether or not to tell this story, but I think it happens to the best of us, so I'm gonna tell it. So last night I was on my way home from work and I thought it would be a good idea to get an iced coffee. I quickly realized that was not a good idea. Panic set in immediately as that iced coffee was running through my system so quick. About 10 minutes from my house, my hands were gripping the steering wheel. I was rocking back and forth, ass cheeks clenched to the gods, sweat dripping down my forehead, and there was no gas station in sight. It looked a little bit like this. Actually. Fuck! Don't shit! Don't shit! I was afraid I wasn't going to make it home without shitting my pants. I am 26 years old. I am not proud to admit that, okay? But somehow I did make it home successfully, just not gracefully. So with that being said, enjoy this footage from my Ring camera. Oh my god, I'm gonna shit my pants. Oh my god, did I just fall? 5 months ago. Hi guys,
Once in elementary school, it was lunchtime. A bitch had to go potty. It was poo-poo time. So I remember I went to the restroom and I was exploding or whatever. And these girls walked in. We're gonna call them the Chipettes, okay? This is the best part. So the Chipettes start yelling in the bathroom. Is someone here? Can someone hear me? Like, I didn't say anything. I was literally taking a shit. Like, what? These girls, deadass, start laughing. They turn off the lights in the bathroom. They turn on all the sinks, whatever. And they start saying, like, Bloody Mary or some shit. And then the Chipettes run out of the bathroom and shut the door. So here I am, getting casted on. I remember seeing a shadow. I fell on my ass. And I start screaming and crying. It wasn't good. So someone called the janitor. Janitor walks in to check up on me.
Am I the asshole for refusing to change my baby's name? When my husband and I found out that I was pregnant with my first baby at 24, we were overjoyed. My parents were the first to know, and they too were ecstatic. My husband's parents, however, were not. They're super religious and didn't approve of the fact that we got pregnant so young. At that point, we had both finished college and had been maintaining well-paying jobs for several years. We were settled with the house thanks to our generous amount of savings. So we just ignored the negativity and thrived off of the continual support of the rest of the family. When we found out that we were having a little girl, we started thinking of names. We decided not to have a gender reveal party since we thought it was a waste of money. Instead, we told close family and made a Facebook post to announce it to everyone else. When we finally decided on the name Blair, my in-laws finally came out of the woodwork. They hadn't been involved in the pregnancy at any point, but this seemed to enrage them beyond belief. They berated me for not choosing a biblical or family name and demanded that we change it. I politely told them that I was an atheist and we would not be choosing a biblical name simply because they wanted it. My mother-in-law called me to tell me I'm selfish and disrespectful, and my father-in-law refused to speak to me. They harassed us both about the name change, and it got to the point where my mother-in-law would be calling me at all hours of the night. We finally told them that we would change the name so that they would leave us alone about the matter, but when I held my baby girl in my hands, I announced that I would be sticking with the original name choice, Blair. Months later, my in-laws still refused to speak with us or see their grandchild. So, am I the asshole for not wanting to change her name?
A few months ago, my boyfriend Blake and I went out to brunch with some of our friends. After a few mimosas, my close friend Jackie started talking about how she's been making a lot of extra money lately by making content on OnlyFans. A few of the other girls in the group started talking about it and asking Jackie about how much she's making off of it. Blake chimed in after a while and began asking Jackie a bunch of questions as well. He asked her what her content is like and how many videos she's made so far. At first, I didn't think anything of it because I was a little curious too. However, then he started to get a little too interested. He started recommending certain things she should do in her videos to sell more and get more people to watch and subscribe. This was the first red flag. He then asked her what name she came up with or what she goes by on OnlyFans, which to me sounded like he was trying to find her account to check it out later. I gave him a dirty look and he caught on quick and stopped talking about it. I felt a little uncomfortable and planned on talking to him about it later, but I ultimately decided to let it go because I thought I was being insecure. A few weeks later, we hung out with Jackie again when we went downtown with some friends. At one point in the night, Blake asked Jackie about her OnlyFans and how it was going. She smiled at him and told him that it's going great. I also noticed throughout the night he kept staring at her for long periods of time. After that night, I was suspicious and decided that I was going to do some detective work. Needless to say, I couldn't believe what I found. Part 2, I found out my boyfriend subscribed to my best friend's OnlyFans. When I got home, I went to Jackie's Instagram page and immediately noticed that Blake was following her, which he hadn't been before. This definitely got me thinking. I knew it was wrong and an invasion of privacy, but I couldn't help myself. I waited till Blake was asleep and I went through his phone. I came across a conversation with his coworker about Jackie's OnlyFans and my heart dropped. I went to his browser and opened the OnlyFans site, and not only did he have an account, but he was still logged in. I went to his profile and immediately saw that he was subscribed to Jackie's OnlyFans. Not only that, but he was sending her extra tips frequently as well. When I confronted him about it, I couldn't believe his response. He said it was just like watching adult videos and I shouldn't be mad at him for something like that. He continued stating that all guys do it and that he didn't see a problem with it. I was so mad I left for the night and called my friends, including Jackie, on a group call to tell him what happened. They all agreed with me on how weird and not okay it was and encouraged me to leave his ass. Jackie also said that she had no idea he was following her and that she was creeped out by it. However, when I asked some of my other friends, they thought it wasn't a big deal and agreed that all guys look at that kind of stuff. I decided that it was too much for me and I ended up breaking up with Blake. However, he's been messaging me nonstop to take him back and getting my other friends to agree with him. I know all guys look at stuff like that, but to me this was different. Did I overreact? Should I have given him a second chance?
I just want to know why bitches be so mad, bro. Like, how are you so mean to other girls? Like, how are you a girl and you're gonna be mean to another girl? What the fuck happened to girls support girls? So I had one on Instagram and this ugly ass guy posted this fucking picture talking about if your girlfriend is a fat ass bitch, don't let her wear crop tops, hurts other people's eyes, be mindful. So I responded to it and I was like, you're ugly too, you're too ugly to be saying shit about anyone. And his fucking girlfriend DM'd me talking shit on me, dude, like just shitting on me the whole time. This is the shit she said. She said, you just mad, you fat as fuck, refrigerator ass bitch. And this bitch had the audacity to go screenshot my fucking post and send it to me. Then I pretty much just told her like that I wasn't fat and that she was trying to break her back to have the body that she does. And she said, I pose like that on purpose, you diabetic bitch, bye. You being fat and cute, go to the gym, still 10 times prettier than you. And I was posting the stuff on my Instagram because I was mad as fuck and she said, you ain't cute either way. So I was like, only hating as ugly ass bitches shit on other girls, who you love. And she slid up on my story again and she said, yes, I'm on your page trying to talk shit because you trying to come at my man for calling bitches fat. You just mad the shoe fits. And I was like, bitch, fat where? One bad angle, pick of me, bye. She said, sure, sis. I was like, I don't have the time to argue with bitches who shit on other girls for no reason. Have a good day. She said, if that makes you feel better, have a good day. Go to the gym, have a salad for dinner if you need it. Looking like a heifer with diabetes. Then she proceeded to fucking take my post and post it on her story and put, ayo, someone's pig is on the loose. Bitches be mad they built like refrigerators. Her ugly ass fucking boyfriend went on and posted the same picture of me and said, bro, this called me ugly. Somebody get their Samsung refrigerator out of here. And they dead ass just kept posting shit about me, talking about how I was a cow and I was a fat pig in a refrigerator and calling bitches fat and ugly. Like, I will never understand how bitches are so mad. If you're insecure, just say that. I said one mean thing to her and I calmed down because I'm not a mean ass bitch. I'm not a hating ass bitch. Only hating ass, insecure ass bitches are mean. And that shit makes you ugly. This shit pisses me off because girls really fucking throw their own insecurities on other people for no fucking reason. And I wasn't even being a dickhead to her. I wasn't making no ugly posts about her or nothing. I just don't understand why bitches are so mean for no fucking reason, dude. Like, and she kept coming at everybody who was telling her. She was calling everybody like ugly fat pigs. Like, this girl really went and defended her man who was disrespecting women. That's just disrespecting yourself, baby. Like, you need some healing. You got a lot of healing to do. Go heal, love. Do better.
Remember my roommate, Mackenzie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for her 21st birthday, we got this limo. And there was this guy, we're going to call him Tim.
Okay.
His name's Tim. Tim is hammered, and I found him so delightful. We're in Cleveland and we're bar hopping, and I am very much being mom Jerry and trying to stay like soberish to make sure I can get everyone back to the limo.
Corral them back.
We go bar to bar together.
Yes.
Like, we're not losing anyone. It's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim is like getting it on the dance floor with this woman.
Okay.
And he brings her to the bus. And we're like, Tim, we don't know this person. And he's like, she's with me. She's cool. And we're like, okay, but like, we're going back an hour and 15 minutes in another direction. And then her husband gets on the bus to get her off. And he's like, Tim, you can't take my wife. And he's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, you cannot. She is like, come on, you're being a buzzkill. And I'm like, what's happening here?
Like, this is going to be a conversation in the morning.
They get off the bus.
Oh, no.
Tim calls her. She apparently gave Tim her number. And so Tim calls her. Her husband answers. And he says, can you put your wife on the phone? Tim was devastated the whole way back that she wasn't with us.
That is a really tragic
Talk
story.
blocking to 9,000 and the husband. My God.